My name is Daniel Schatte. I'm the Vice President of Network Operations at Charter Communications. I met some of you at the previous ARIN conferences and would like to share a bit of my background before going into why I would be an ideal fit for the Advisory Council. I hold both an undergraduate and master's degree in Information Technology, along with a master's in Business Administration. I have over 16 years of networking experience, in which 10 of those years was with Time Warner Cable, which was then acquired by Charter Communications, and I have been there ever since. In my current role, I drive network and IP standards, including designs for Charter's core and backbone operations. Importantly, and for the purposes of this community, the role includes the IP address management and policy for all business units within the company. It's how we justify assigning out IP address space, IP deployment practices, and numbering policies for the various internal groups. This position is exciting for me because I am passionate about the internet being the connectivity backbone for everyone, and there's governance behind it that is needed to allow that connectivity to remain in place. This governance is quite relevant with all that is happening in the world today, and I want to be part of that governance to help mold and shape it. You should vote for me because, first off, my technical background in where I have been building networks for over a decade and a half, down to the addressing, protocols, and other technologies that surround the ecosystem that's the internet today. This includes driving the adoption of RPKI for our internal assets, as well as having RPKI set up for our external peering partners. That includes automation of ROAs and detection of anomalies that could be found with improper advertisements. Second is my ability to create and negotiate on policies that can be adopted throughout technical and non-technical teams. The words placed within these policies can be strict or loose, depending on how the wordsmithing is done, and have consequences throughout those who must abide by the policy. There is a communication aspect of the policy in which the negotiations are needed to take place between stakeholders on the meaning of the policy that is going to be enforced. I would apply the attention to detail that I use for standards and policies in my day-to-day role to that is what is the best practices or best policies for ARIN and how it interacts with ICANN and the other RIRs across the globe. These policies, if crafted incorrectly, could have consequences on how ARIN is able to interact across organizations to provide the seamless experience that people have come to expect. The one thing that I will not do is drive a personal agenda on what I would want the policy to be. What needs to be driven here is the global policy and taking the step back for understanding how these policies impact the community here, along with the ecosystem across the globe. In conclusion, I ask for your vote for the ARIN Advisory Council, and I'd be happy to chat with anyone after this if you have any questions. Thank you.